Hello everyone, a happy new year. I hope you guys had a great Christmas and a great New Year's celebration. So I cannot believe we're in 2025. I feel like 2024 just flew right by, but I'm really hopeful that 2025 is a far more peaceful year for all of us. God knows that we really need that. We need a lot more peace in 2025, so fingers crossed for that. But today I have my annual, or I do this every year, what I got for Christmas. I do have a couple of pre-Christmas hauls up on my YouTube channel, so if you want to see really the entirety of what I got for Christmas, you kind of need to watch those two pre-Christmas hauls that were also filmed in December. So today is going to be the rest of it. This is going to be all the items that I pretty much opened up on Christmas Day. So most part, they're all going to be like not in the actual boxes, or somewhat. I've put some of them back in, but I've definitely not wrapped everything back up. I have not done that. So before I dive into today's video, if you are new to my channel and you like luxury fashion, or if you just like fashion in general, handbags, makeup, beauty, skincare, and if you don't mind a bit of fashion investigative content, I do opinion-based videos as well on this channel too. So if you aren't subscribed, I would love if you would hit the subscribe button below, and also the bells can be notified when I upload new videos. I tend to have a weekend upload. I always do take a break over Christmas though, so I've been on hiatus for a couple of weeks, of course, because trying to mellow out after Christmas and all the craziness. So I have two kids and Christmas is always fun every year, but there's a lot to do. This year I stayed home, so I was in my state, but I am actually flying back to see my family pretty much probably at the time that this video is uploaded. I probably would have already been and gone. So let me go ahead and reveal all the items that I got for Christmas, or the rest of them I should say. I'm going to start off with the beauty items. So I actually did get some perfumes from Dossier for Christmas as well, because I was really impressed with the perfumes I got last time. Maybe you guys might remember I did a collab with them before. The longevity was really good. I had no issues with it. Like the smell, like I said in that video, they smelled just like the, you know, the fragrances that they were inspired by. So I'm going to start off with this first one here, because it's actually the one that I picked up for my husband. This is the scent Citrus Ginger, so this is the Dossier name for it, but it's actually inspired by Bleu de Chanel, which is the fragrance that I've actually gotten in a sample before. So when I received this, I compared it to the fragrance sample I got from Chanel. I can tell you that it is spot on. Dossier has done such a great impression of the Chanel Bleu de Chanel. It's soft, but it's still got that really masculine scent to it. Like this is a real man's man fragrance. So Citrus Ginger, highly recommend if you're maybe thinking about a Valentine's Day gift. That would be actually a really great idea, because Dossier is great pricing for fragrances that are inspired by designer brands. Like I'll show you about this one here, the Ambery Saffron. This is actually the repurchase. So I actually already got this last time when I did the collab with them, and I actually gave it to my mum because I knew that she would love it, because she loves a really strong, bold, long-lasting scent. So when you go on the Dossier website, they've got like scales on there, and they'll tell you like the grading of something as to whether it's like really strong, whether it's like, you know, more moderate, or if it's more soft. So Ambery Saffron is actually inspired by MFK's Baccarat Rouge, and that perfume, if I were to actually get that one, it's actually about $500 Australian, whereas this is such a great deal. It's an utmost fraction of the price. So the other one I have here is Dossier's Floral Rose. This one is inspired by Le Labeau's Rose 31. Oh, it smells really good, this one. I'm really looking forward to wearing this. This is more on like that moderate, soft sort of side of a fragrance. And if you love florals, if you love that fresh smell, and a spring scent, then this would be great for you. And then the next one is Ambery Tuberose. This is inspired by Diptyque's Du Son. But yeah, this smells really good as well. Maybe more for like a nighttime use. And with Valentine's Day coming up, Dossier could be a great gift idea. I'm actually an Aussie, so if you are a fellow Aussie like me, you can finally now get Dossier. They are now launched for Australian buyers. They're also running some discounts for Valentine's Day as well, so I'll put those up on the screen. And I do have an exclusive flash sale discount code, which is only valid for a short period of time. I'll leave Dossier linked down below if you are interested in getting some fragrances that are like the alternatives to the luxury brands. So I got some Anastasia Beverly Hills eyeshadow palettes. This is the palette called Sultry. So Anastasia Beverly Hills, I've been buying their makeup for a long time, but I decided that I wanted to add some of the palettes that that have been new and I just haven't added to my collection of makeup. I have too much makeup. So I requested these few eyeshadow palettes. So this is just a neutral eyeshadow palette, but it's got more of that cool tone sort of neutral shade. You could easily use this as like a smoky eye kind of look as well. The next one is Fall Romance. This is more of like a fall winter kind of eyeshadow palette with those beautiful purples there, but then there are also some light colors there that are this is a really good transitional palette. Actually, I feel like this is a between season palette. You could use it in fall and then you can also use it in spring as well. I love the shades on this are stunning. I really like that purple. I really love that purple right there, and also that deep purple as well, and that fun kind of duochrome sort of yellowy green. So that is the Fall Romance palette. At least for the most part, all the beauty items that I'm showing, I'll very likely have them linked down below. This is more of a light toned sort of palette. Some really fun glittery shades there. That one looks really similar to the shade in the other palette. Maybe just got a little touch more like brown green rather than yellow green. Yeah, very similar. And then I got a few other small products. So this is just their brow gel. It's pretty much like a staple kind of item. Actually, Anastasia Beverly Hills was the first company to make brows like a thing. So this is just a gel for your eyebrows. Best one that you can actually get, in my opinion, is their brow products. I reckon they just know what they're doing. And then this is just a lipstick. This is in the shade Haze. Yeah, Haze. It's just a nude toned lipstick. And then the other one is just a lip pencil in the shade Caramel. These three were just like the freebie items that you get when you spend a certain amount on the Anastasia Beverly Hills website. Next ones are from YSL Beauty, and I have to say this again, I do not mind buying from YSL Beauty because it's actually owned by L'Oreal, but I do not buy from Saint Laurent, the fashion label, because I don't buy anything from Kering because I don't like Kering because I own Balenciaga. I've got videos on my channel, but the main one, YouTube took it down explaining why I don't buy from like Balenciaga, which is really frustrating. And when I finally have some time in the new year, I'm going to upload it with a whole section taken out. But anyways, I got some stuff from YSL Beauty. So this is their holiday collection, the Mini Clutch Collector long wear eyeshadow palette. It's in the shade 024 Golden Lace. Really nice case, more of a like a collector sort of piece. But yeah, this is the eyeshadow palette there. So if you like this, it's probably still going to be available. So this is actually a classic kind of item that they have, the Love Shine, but this is with the holiday packaging, the shade 44. That's how the packaging looks. So it's the same kind of situation as the eyeshadow palette. Yeah, but that's the shade there, 44. And it's got like slight kind of glittery reflex in there. And then I got a few other items. They were just like the extra freebies that they were kind of offering. Like a little mini lipstick, some shower gel, an eyeliner, some perfume, and also like a little keyring kind of charm thing they were offering too, and then that pouch as well. So YSL Beauty is pretty good when it comes to like those gift with purchase kind of items. I feel like they're pretty generous. Moving along to Chanel now. So I wanted to show you as well the charms in case you didn't see the other videos, but you know, if you want to know everything that I got for Christmas, I definitely advise to watch them. So those are the charms that they were giving out this year. It's a snowflake and a perfume charm. And then these were the like flat cardboard camellias. The charms, to their credit, are actually really good quality. I've actually made like jewelry out of their charms, like necklaces, earrings, you know, hair clips, all those sorts of things. They've actually done really well. There's no tarnish on them. Even the ones that are like 3 years old now, they still look really nice and gold, and even the scratches are pretty subtle on them. So this was actually a gifted item. So I got this from my sales associate. I did also as well get the snow globe, which is just back there. So I tend to get that every year since, I mean, I didn't always buy Chanel Beauty like from the actual store. I used to just buy from like the department store, but now in the past few years I started to buy only from the store. So now I've always qualified for getting that snow globe, which is really good. It's always a nice little touch. It's actually better to buy from like Chanel Beauty directly and work with a specific sales associate, like work with the same one all the time, or beauty advisor they like to be called. And then that way you do get the extra perks, and it does make the shopping experience even better as well. But yeah, this is just like a kind of makeup pouch, really fluffy, because this the theme for their holiday collection was a winter tail. Very soft, very cute. I really like it, but I would not use this for makeup. This is purely going to be just a collecting pouch. The other one I want to show you as well that also has a makeup bag in there. This one I got on the website because unfortunately in Australia they don't do this at any of the stores, even department stores, nothing. You can only get it as an online exclusive, this one. So I picked out the makeup set with the makeup bag, the fluffy winter-esque makeup bag with the snowflake. Now, if you know this set, it's still available, so I'll link it down below, but you might notice that mine doesn't say Chanel Beauty, where the bags actually do say Chanel Beauty on them. However, I removed mine, so I'm a bit sneaky like that. I picked out the eye and lip set. It came with a lipstick, which is the Rouge Allure Extrait 854. It's a red shade. I wouldn't say it's a true red, it's just a red shade. So these are also refillable. You can just buy the refills. Chanel's been really good with that now that they have most of their stuff is refillable. Even like their skincare now is refillable. So that's it there. It kind of looks like a true red, I suppose. Yeah, actually, maybe not as true red as like the Dior 999 red, the Rouge Allure Earl Extrait. So this is also a mascara. This is how it comes out. I'm not going to open it because I don't want to expose it to too much air because I'm not ready to use it yet. But this is the new Rouge Allure mascara. It's on the pricey side when it comes to mascara. Actually, it's their most expensive mascara that they do, but from what I can see, it does seem really nice. I probably wouldn't really go out and actually buy this unless I'm totally wowed by it, just because the price is higher. So some more Chanel Beauty. Most of these I just popped them back into like their clutches, but I obviously haven't rewrapped it. So Chanel Beauty wrapping was gorgeous this year as usual. They put like the charms on all the ribbons and they wrapped them up in like a gold or a white wrapping. I didn't actually get anything from Chanel Fashion, like from the store this time for Christmas, which I usually do for the, you know, because I want the Christmas packaging and stuff too, but I just really wasn't that wowed by it. So this is the Nail Vernis in 191 Charmer. And this was from their winter collection, so it's a limited edition collection, and I don't know what it was called, a Knight's Tale or something like that, I can't remember, or it might have been even Winter's Tale, I don't know. This is the Rouge Allure Earl Extrait 917 Rose Boreal end of year collection, and it's got a different top, which is different than the classic one that I shown you that was just like a normal CC. This is got like a kind of starburst sort of thing around it, gold all the way around it too, whereas this other one, which was the classic one, the red that came with the makeup bag, is, you know, just black all around it. But they are both, they are both interchangeable. Like I could swap the lipsticks over, so the refills still work the same. So 917 Rose Boreal, this is similar to the Rouge Allure Lac that I also revealed in a previous video. It's like a fuchsia pink, kind of like that nail polish. I got another Rouge Allure Earl Extrait, or however you say it. I know I'm probably saying it wrong. If you're like French, you're like, what is she doing? She's destroying it. But you know, I'm Aussie and I'm kind of bogan anyway. So this is the other one I got, again with that starburst. So it's a limited edition one. This is the shade 927 Orange Polaire. This is a brownie orange based kind of shade, much more neutral, this one. It's the Extrait line from Sublimage is very nourishing and reparative, and they've put the ingredients in there from that. That's why they actually can put the Extrait, like the Earl Extrait on there. So yeah, if you really want like a super hydrating lipstick that's got like full pigment but very comfortable on the lips because you suffer from like dry lips, I really recommend the Rouge Allure Earl Extrait. And then the other one is the new Hydra Beauty Micro Serum. This is a lip serum actually. This has been out for maybe around about like 6 months to a year now. I use this every day, so this is actually something that I requested as like a, you know, backup. Also, this was the annual Christmas card that Chanel sends you in the mail. Like I think everyone gets it as long as you're like registered with Chanel Beauty. Last year's was like a tweed kind of theme. This year's just like that cutout kind of design. Very nice though, a nice little touch. And these are just these were just the normal gift cards that you got as well. Like you could use them for like writing on, re-gifting, that kind of thing. So just a couple items in here. So this is the Sublimage La Lotion. This is your first step, other than like cleansing your face, of course, but this is the first step in like the skincare regime, that you put this on first so it helps your skin to prepare for the serum. But the La Lotion has the Sublimage ingredients in there, so it's got all those extra benefits. And then the other one that I got is the Sublimage correcting concealer. So this has actually got the Sublimage ingredients in it, so you're getting extra skincare benefits when you're putting on your concealer. This is the eye brush that you get with it. I mean, it does work. I've seen people use it, like when I was checking out the reviews on it and that kind of thing. So, I mean, it's plausible. It's not the worst free eye brush that you can receive with items. And this is how the concealer looks. So all the reviews that I've seen with this product online, everyone loves it. There was not a bad review that I could find for this concealer, and that's why I was like, you know what, I'm going to take the plunge and finally get it, because I love the Sublimage foundation. I use that all the time. I'm actually using the Sublimage foundation today, and I find it really lightweight. It's kind of like Your Skin but better, but it just clears up your skin. And I even have some, like I have a blemish, I actually have a burn on my face as well that has been covered up with a bit of concealer and the Sublimage foundation. I feel like it's done a pretty good job. Maybe if I didn't mention it, you might not have even noticed that I actually have a burn on my face that's been covered up. It was a sparkler accident. Yeah, so back to the concealer. This is how it looks on the inside. So you got that casing there to kind of keep it nice and fresh. I love the foundation, and I have no doubt I'm going to love the concealer, but it is pricey, you know, as you would expect. So that's it for all the Chanel beauty items that I got, and as I said, everything's going to be linked down below anyway. I'm going to move on to Dior beauty now. So this will be like the last brand that I'm showing that's like a beauty brand. I'll start off with this one first. This was actually a gift that I got from my sales associate, so it wasn't like a spend requirement or anything like that. It was just a case of, you know, if they were going to give it to you or what. Because when I went online, they actually had sold out of this. Like, it was no longer being like a gift with purchase. Use it for your jewelry, essentially. You could probably use it for something else, but you know, it's not really going to be great for makeup. It's really just designed as like a jewelry travel pouch. Another one that actually has a pouch in it. This is one of the sets that I bought. There is still some available, but they are basically selling out. The only ones that I can see that I definitely still got enough stock is all the ones with the Capture Total skincare range. So if you love the Capture Total skincare, it's a great time to actually get these sets because you'll get that free makeup bag as well. These little charms on the zippers, and I've seen people actually take off those charms and put them on necklaces, which I think is a nice, clever idea. I mean, I don't hate it. I repurpose stuff all the time and make it more useful, get more value for money out of it, and people are entitled to do whatever they want to do with their items when they have bought it. So these are the lip products that I got with that set. 2 matte lipsticks. Yeah, they're both of these are Rouge Dior Velvet lipsticks. So this one is the iconic shade 999 Red. So this is a very much true red in my opinion. And then this one is 720. This is a more neutrally kind of shade. So the next one's from Dior. All of them are out of their boxes. So this is a staple product for me. This is the La Mousse Off On Cleanser. I love this cleanser. I actually prefer this than even the Chanel Anti-Pollution Cleanser. I think that is now my preferred cleanser. Next one is the Dior Star Filter. This is in the shade 1. So this is essentially a product that you can use underneath your foundation to give your skin more of a glow. However, you can also use it on its own for a very barely there kind of coverage, but it gives your skin a very glowy, dewy kind of look. I actually love using the Star Filter for like no makeup days where I wear that. You know, a bit of like Le Balm Essential from Chanel for like highlighting on the cheeks, maybe like a cream blush and mascara, and that's it. Like, that's when I love using the Star Filter. I will use it like as my, you know, just to kind of like even up the complexion a little bit. Love the product. It's great. Really recommend it. The other ones I got is the Huile Apricot Nail Serum. So it's just like a brush on nail serum to hydrate your cuticles and whatnot. And then 2 lip maximizers. My husband actually got one of them engraved for me, and it just says Mr. and Mrs. and then our anniversary date. So yeah, this is Shimmer Macadamia and this one is Shimmer Peach. I love the lip maximizers. Very hydrating, plumping on the lips, but last a really long time because they got hyaluronic acid in them. This is the last box I have that actually has like beauty items in it. So a couple of skincare items and a couple of makeup items. Start off with this one first. This is the Capture Total Dream Skin 1 minute mask. It is great. I have the Chanel No. 1 Camellia mask as well, which is a 5-minute mask, and it's got like a, you know, AHA peeling. And then this one has AHA in it as well. So it's like that Chanel No. 1 Camellia mask, except this one is a 1-minute mask, the other one's 5 minutes. I feel like in terms of the results, you're going to get better results with the Chanel No. 1 Camellia because of the way that it's designed to be really like, it's designed as more like a gel kind of clear sort of Like, it's hard to explain, but I feel like you get better results on that. I've actually had a sample of this before I went ahead and wanted to get this one, but this one's more of like a cream kind of situation, but it actually is really good, and it's great if you're in a hurry. If you want to bring your skin back to life, I don't recommend using the AHA products regularly. You should only probably use them twice a week, 3 at the very most. I would say try to stick to twice, because you could overuse that AHA product. It's like an acid essentially, you know, like it's a skincare acid, so you could overuse it. I'm not a skincare expert by any means whatsoever, but like, I just know that you could overuse that kind of product. This is the new Capture Total Reti Shot. So this is actually a retinol serum. Now this is different to the Hydra Shot. The other one, which is like a plumping on the spot kind of situation. This one's actually an all over serum, so you can use this all over your face. And because it's got retinol, again, I would not recommend this every day. This is something that you would use like twice a week. In my opinion, you don't want to overdo any of the AHA products or the retinol products. And in my opinion, you shouldn't actually pair them together. I feel like you shouldn't. Again, I'm not a skincare expert, but I feel like because they are very intense kind of products, I wouldn't pair them together. Or like, you know, with those masks, they're kind of good for using in the morning. I tend to use them in the morning. So then there's like many hours until the nighttime where I've like had a shower, wash my face again, and then I could potentially go in with the retinol then, because there's like that whole day gap. So that tends to be what I do with the AHA products. But then I also have AHA toner, the Sublimage one, which you use kind of in the similar way to the, you know, the toner that I just showed you. It's like that, but I would use it with a cotton pad all over the face. Something like that I would not use on the same day. I've already used an AHA mask, and I wouldn't use the retinol after that. Anyways, I digress. I just wanted to, you know, I don't know, I like to explain stuff. I don't like to just, you know, not give you any information. I like to explain things if I can, even though I don't claim to be any kind of expert on anything that I kind of explain. I just feel like, I don't know, I know my stuff. I've been buying, you know, skincare, luxury makeup for a very long time now, very long, and even handbags. So I just kind of feel like I know my stuff, but I don't claim to be an expert. Anyways, I got a lip balm. This is the Dior Gris lip balm. What's great about these is that these are actually interchangeable. So you can actually take it out like that, and then you could put this inside a different case, or you could buy the refills and just refill it. So the gold Dior lipstick cases that I got at Christmas time, the holiday edition ones, the all gold case, I could actually pop this into one of those if I wanted to have like a, you know, just a lip balm that's easy to use. Swap over the lipsticks, interchangeable. Got this eyeshadow palette. This is in the shade 649 Nude Dress. So very easy wearable neutral shade. And then I also got the Dior pins that came at holiday time with the packaging. My sales associate put some extra ones in. So I got the whole set now. So there's the CD, the B, the star, and then the like sun. Kind of looks similar to the Chanel one that they did this year, like that one that was on top of the lipstick there. So yeah, those are the pins. That's how the backs are. Oh, I'm actually missing one of the backs in my box, I think. So they actually have a sharp pin edge. You can literally put them onto like your, you know, blazer, hat. I've actually done one on my hat. Yeah, so you could use them in other ways. You could put them in on canvas straps if you've got like a canvas strap. So that's all the Dior beauty products. And then I do have one more here, which is not a like makeup or skincare product. Now this item I actually think was gifted to like influencers. It wasn't gifted to me, but from what I know, this wasn't something that you could actually like buy. So I got this from one of my contacts in Europe. So I think this was just an exclusive gifted pouch. I had to pay for it. Of course, it wasn't gifted to me. That's how it looks. It's got the Plan de Paris embroidery all over it. So this was the Plan de Paris makeup collection. It was specifically for that. So it was actually like a pouch that was gifted to promote the Plan de Paris makeup collection that launched last year. I think it was like September or something. I've actually filled it up already. This is something I put aside for myself for Christmas, but I've already filled it up with items because obviously, as I said, I have to go interstate to visit my family. So I've just put like my makeup items in. Very happy that I was able to get it. Now I'm going to start off with one of my bags that I have to reveal. Of course, I've saved the best one till last. But this is a new in bag from Senrev that I got for myself at Christmas time when they were doing some Black Friday sales as well. This is technically like a repurchase because I already have one of these but in a different color. So I got the Senrev Cadence bag. I have one already in like a pebbled cream and I've been really enjoying it. So when they had the Black Friday sales, I went ahead and I got this one in Noir, which is black, gold hardware, very versatile bag. That's why I really like it, because it's kind of like, it gives me like a pochette Matisse kind of vibe, just without the top handle, because it's got a lot of compartments inside, so it's really good for like dividing up your stuff. It also fits a lot as well. It's an all leather pebbled grain. Their leather for the pebbled grain is water resistant, scratch resistant. It's actually a really good price point as well. I still have my $50 off link. It's just senrev.com/Purseonfleek. If you click that link, it'll be in the description bar, or you type that link into your web browser, you'll also get the $50 off at checkout. Very versatile. You can actually take off the strap completely and like put like a chain strap on it or something else, but the strap's totally adjustable as well, so you can crossbody it, top handle, like you can short shoulder carry it, long shoulder carry, crossbody. There's so many ways to wear it, and I mean, it's a very incognito kind of bag. It's nonchalant. No one really knows that it's like luxury unless you know luxury and designer brands pretty well. I'm going to move on now to these. These are, before I do my Hermes bag reveal, I wanted to reveal these as my second last item. These are the Labus. I actually requested this from my husband. So, you know, there's been a whole big craze for these like toys, these like bag charms. I know that it's not for everyone and not everyone likes it, but I think that they're fun, and my daughter loves it as well. She's really excited for them, and she actually got one of them as well in her Santa stocking, so she was very thrilled about it. So I got the whole set that I requested for my husband to get for me. So these are all the charms here, almost all of them. I've actually saved one and I've left it on the handbag that I'm going to reveal today. So this is QQ. How cute is he? Their feet are actually movable as well, so you can kind of spin them around and move them into the position that you want. They're like little monsters, very cute, and they've got like their keychain on it. This one is Hee. This is the same one that actually my daughter got as well. It's got the grey key ring on there. His cute little face, so adorable. And then this is Cece. So this is Cece. My son actually comes up and reads the box and reads all their names, because the box has still been out for me to do this reveal video, but I'm going to put the box away now. But yeah, he comes up and reads all the names, and he actually started to memorize them. My daughter has already memorized them. Like, she knows all of them. If I were to use a charm, she knows exactly what it is, and I just ask her which charm, like which one am I using today, and she'll be like, it's Zizi, or it's Cece, or it's Baba. Like, she knows. Yeah, so this one is, yeah, Cece. Very cute. It's like a pale yellow. And then this is ZZ, so it's actually asleep. I used this one the other day. Yeah, my daughter told me what it was that I was using because I couldn't remember. But this one will probably remember now because she looks like she's asleep. Then this one is actually like a special one. It's a, you know, like a surprise kind of one. So the one I'm missing is Dada. I don't have this one with the red eyes. I'm missing that one. So this is Duo. I think that's how you say it. It's like Duo. And it's like the special one, you know, like the one that you may not get, or you may get. I don't know how it works, but yeah, this is the special one, the Duo with the red nose. So yeah, that's most of them. The other one is actually already on my bag that I'm going to reveal today. So I did get an Hermes bag for Christmas. Kind of have this feeling at the moment though when it comes to like Birkins and Kellys that I'm a bit just like like they've had a whole lot of hype. It's definitely like fizzled down a bit, but they're more known than what they ever were before. And people, like, you know, thieves actually know that they are extremely valuable. And that's what I'm going to talk about in like my other video I'm going to film. Like, why I feel like the Walmart Birkin has had such a rage, and it's just like all attributed into that. If this part of the video stays on, then it does. And if it doesn't, well, then it doesn't. But anyways, Hermes bag. I've already taken it out of the box. I wasn't going to put it back in for Christmas, right? So it's in this dust bag here, and well, this is a very special Hermes bag though. So I feel like in terms of like adding this to my collection, whether it stays or it doesn't, I don't know, I can't predict the future, but I feel like this is pretty solid in terms of like a bag that I've added. It's very special, it's unique, but it's something that I feel like I can keep in my collection. Anyways, I'll show you and you know what I mean. Why I feel like it's something I could keep, because it's actually still at least very usable, and you already see the handles anyway. Let me just show you it. So with my cute little Baba, I'm pretty sure that's Baba, right? my daughter was here, she'd be able to tell me. Baba? Dada. No, Baba. It's Baba. I got a Birkin Celia. Birkin 25 Celia. The reason you can tell it's Celia is because it's got the outside stitch. So if it was a normal standard Birkin, it would be the inside, like the inside out stitching where they stitch it on the inside, turn it inside out, that kind of thing. This is like an outside stitch. So you can see all the stitching on the outside. So yeah, this is a special order bag. It's not something that I created, obviously. It's something that I bought in the pre-loved market. It is pre-loved. It's with rose gold hardware though. You can see that it's got that beautiful rose tint hardware, which is more striking than a gold hardware. You can see that pinky tone in it. The thing though to note with rose gold, and this is not even why I wanted the bag, I actually wanted it for the colors. I'd actually probably prefer if it was actually just a gold hardware. Rose gold has a tendency to tarnish. When I even got this bag, it already had tarnish on it. It was already tarnished. So the screws had already been tarnished. The hardware had some signs of tarnish as well. But it did clean up really nicely. I use the Connoisseur's gold polishing cloth. I'll leave it linked down below in the description bar. It cleans off tarnish perfectly. It's great. Unless you get a lot of damage to the hardware, then that's when it's going to be a potential problem. Like if you get real bad corroding and that's where it's an issue, okay? And that does happen. I have seen that with bags in the pre-loved market. That's something to note, is that you really have to keep up with your hardware. It can be really annoying sometimes, but I feel like maybe I'll deal with it for this bag. I'll deal with it for this bag because it is such a gorgeous color. Gorgeous because it's actually a trench Epsom. So this is trench, and then the sides are nata. So the back of the bag as well, trench, nata. Base of the bag is trench, and then you got the rose gold hardware as well on the feet too. Also, I should show you the inside. So the inside is also nata too. I've got an insert inside here. It's like a soft nylon sort of fabric. It fits really well. Waterproof, machine washable. I will leave it linked down below in the description bar. I will leave down below a link to shop all my favorite pre-loved sites, you know, globally. I have so many that I recommend. Dossier for Europe, Fashionphile for the US, and then a heap of Japanese pre-loved consignment stores as well are great, especially if you're like in Asia or, you know, in Australia, that kind of thing. I find them really good to kind of talk to. Let me know your thoughts. What do you reckon of my new bag? And the other thing I wanted to say as well is that I know that these charms are not for everyone. I know that not everyone loves to use these kind of charms on the bag. Some people say that they ruin the bag. These bags are not idols of worship. They are just handbags. All right, they're not gods on your shelf, nothing like that. They are just literally items that are accessories to enjoy and change up your outfit, change up your style, have a bit of fun with. That's all that they are. They are just items. They are really not that deep. And if people want to accessorize their bags and add some fun to it, then so be it. That's their choice. If you don't like it and you don't like to add them to your bag, then that's fine. You know, that's fine. Don't add them to your bag then. And I also believe in free speech. So, I mean, people are entitled to their opinion. And if they feel like it ruins the bag, then they're entitled to their opinion. My opinion to that is, well, it's just a bag, right? You know, it's literally just a bag. Do whatever you want to do with it. But I love when I see people dress up their bags. I just feel like it's fun and it's cool, and it gets, you know, it gives them the opportunity to express themselves, and maybe they don't have kids so they have all the time to do so, and I kind of envy it slightly, but I think it's fun. I digress and I go on a tangent as usual. I really like these Labu Labu charms, and I love the joy that it brings to my daughter whenever she sees me using them. That's it for today's video. Everything is going to be linked down below in the description bar. Pre-loved sites, Chanel Beauty, Dior Beauty, so much stuff. Senrev discount link, a lot of stuff. But yes, happy new year everyone. Stay safe, and let's have our fingers crossed that it's going to be a far more peaceful 2025. I'm very optimistic. But yeah, that is it for today's video. Leave your comments down below and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.